Welcome back. Let's continue with the Art and Feng Shui Astrology 2020. Let's continue with Feng Master. Feng Master, as I have went through, give you an example of all the Wu Master, which is very bad for the Feng Master, right? It's definitely caused by the friend, someone else, that causes all the problem. That means someone instigate someone jealous. Understand? I mean, this is the sad point of the story. Okay? So this is very bad for Keng Day Master. All the clash take place is extremely bad. So Keng Day Master had to be careful. Because this one is also because the Keng Day Master with all the horse also making the Keng Day Master arrogant. Of course, so this is the time that people take action against you. Okay? So Keng is very bad. This is red. This is Tai Sui. Just now the horse is offend Tai Sui, so this is the Tai Sui. So all the pillar move, no changes, right? Everything still the same, no changes. So the only changes is the month. The month become weak. So again, there are a lot of so-called, which is mean that whatever you do, right? Whatever you wanted to do this year, you have no interest, right? You want to weaken all your action, which means that you want to stop doing whatever you're using, whatever that you're doing. Okay? So Keng Day Master with all the red is never a nice so-called nice parts, because these Keng are very so-called very straightforward and very blunt with the things they want to say, the things that they say, right? And the things that they are, the things that they offend people very easily because of all the red. Okay? So whatever your parts appear, you will behave accordingly. So this is Fan Tai Sui. Whether you pray to the Tai Sui or you don't pray to the Tai Sui will also be the same. Okay? Then this Geng Zi appeared. You are also the Geng Zi. Correct? So when you go out, you'll be slowly toned down a bit, right? But you are more stern to yourself, to the spouse balance, and to the children, because all this week becomes strong, right? Because actually they are all the same, because the red, they support all the red. The red are all strong. So when you come out, all the red is weak, right? This is, you have all the same. Okay, and especially your day pillar appear up. So when your day pillar appear up, you appear in the year. When you appear in the year, what happens? You are expose yourself up into the year. So especially when you come to the month of horse month, then the clash become good. The opportunity become arise. You are being awakened. You understand what is right, what is wrong, and which is mean that it's good in spring and summer, right? When your year appear up, is in the good of spring of summer month, autumn, and which means the first 6 months is very good. But after that, it's only a short period of time. Then the second part of the year, it becomes bad. Understand? So this one you must make full use of the first 6 months of the opportunity. Understand? Try not to be too blunt, too straightforward. Understand? Because people may not like it, right? Unless you have something for yourself. Okay? These are talented parts. This part is talented, but talented and a bit arrogant. Understand, right? So you just tone down a bit, then everything will be okay. These are ox. Okay. So this is death. This is also negative. Ox is negative. Red is also negative. So these are both negative. So understand? So this is different. This is all the things that you want to do, right? All the things that you want to do, but you did not do. So in the year of red, when you come out, you will do. Which means that all these are all the dreams that you want to do in your life for very, very long time. But of course, this type of interest is definitely unconventional because it's negative, it's unconventional. And then you do it. So when you do what? All your friends will listen to you if you do it in a so-called unconventional way, which means that in the illegal way, it doesn't matter. Okay, so if you want to do it, you have to be careful. You have to be careful in this. When you do it, you have to be careful in the summer month because summer month when you meet the horse will kind of clash you. So this type of clash is not so ideal. Okay. So some 八字 no choice, they have to do it in the unconventional way, which means that you do it in an unconventional way. It's far more easy for you to become successful. So 八字 they are positive, 八字 they are convention and unconvention. Sometimes your 八字 is convention, you have to do it in a conventional way. But sometimes your 八字 is unconventional, you have to do it in unconventional because you are good at doing it. So you have to follow what your 八字 say, okay? But as long as you don't hurt people, that is the most important thing. Okay? Number one, the 八字 the horse is all very negative to the sing because it met the sing. Right? Then of this the 7 killing, you make a lot of mistake, a lot of decision, a lot of wrong decision. So this year the 犯太岁 come, then everything will be good. Helped by your friend. This is your friend. This is your rock well. Right? They come and help you. That means they come and help you. That means what happened? They help you. They give you so-called authority. Right? Because all the 7 killing is being affected, so the 7 killing from negative become positive. So what happened? You will have ranking. So this is a very good year. This is 犯太岁 must 犯. This is very good. This is all very good clash. Right? So 犯太岁 got good and bad. This is the scenario. Okay, these are all good, no much changes, except more traveling, more movement in society, that's all. Okay, no problem, this one no problem. Okay, this is all combined up. Okay, just now for the Keng Day Master is unconventional. For the Ji Day Master, for the Sing Day Master is all conventional, right? So you should go and do, right? Because why? Rockwell, this Rockwell, they want your idea, to make it work for them, right? So the odds combine for them. Understand? That means you are more like a consultant, right? Consultant. So they will buy all your idea. Understand, right? So this is all good for Sing Day Master. Parts is not difficult to read once you understand all the so-called the understanding of a nature scenario. It's not difficult. 任day master. 任day master had a horse. It's too hot. Right? What happened is too hot. Too hot is too much work. You combine all the horse. It's too much work. I say. Then this one clash, right? So this type of clash is good and bad. Bad is because it is affected your health. Good is you don't have to work so hard, right? Your friend may come and share the burden of your job. Understand? So it's okay because if not, you'll be evaporated soon. I mean you work your life throughout. Understand? Right? And it's very dangerous, because why? Too much fire, too much evaporating. So this is come and help. So clashes is to stopping, is to bring down the temperature, everything. So this is good and bad. Bad is again the health. Good is your friend may come and help you, but your friend may come and help you, but to you, you may thought that the friend want to come and take your job. So you shouldn't have this kind of mentality, understand? Let them help, understand? It's okay because they can do the job better than you, understand? So try to work together, okay? So this one, pay attention to your health. Then this one is bad because this one is too so-called too stubborn, not to listen. So this one no changes. Understand? So this one is just a normal, right? Nothing much, right? More bad than good. Okay, nothing wrong. More bad than good. You see? So your stubbornness will make you lose a lot of opportunity. Okay, so try to be flexible a bit. Understand? This is Tai Sui, right? So this Tai Sui will make you more arrogant, understand? More confident, right? But because they are a missing factor, I'm just using example. Understand? Other than that, this year is never a good year for Ren with Ren. Okay, so these are all unconventional things. Okay, because why it combined. This is called fun Tai Sui. Fun Tai Sui got two things clash and combine. Okay, so it combine all your friends. Only a negative control, right? Your negative to them become positive, right? At least it's something, understand? So this is unconventional, better than just now all the red. Okay, this is nice. Health, no problem because ox is negative to ren. Combine the negative away, it become positive. So no health problem. Good. So if ren is good, then the kuei will be opposite. So these are all indirect well. So indirect well is also the same thing. If the indirect well is too strong, if you have one, then it's better not to clash because this is called rock well. Understand? But if you have two, then it's okay. Understand? Then health, no problem because horse to kuei is extinct. Extinct is called you loss of personality for money, so it's not noble. Understand? So when you clash, it become you share, right? So sometimes when your partner have too much money, you have to share. Understand? Right? If you don't share, if you don't share, that means whatever you make, there's only a limitation. No matter how much, there is a limitation, right? So when you share, you can make more money. Okay. So if you have only horse, then this work well. Understand? If you have only one horse, clash with the red, then this work well. If you have two, especially the year and the month, then it's called balancing, right? If you only have one, if you have it year and the hour, this is double rock well. Understand? Because you don't know whether this horse is to balancing the 八字 or not. Understand? So remember, rock well, you have too much, then it's okay to clash. Once you have one, then it's better not to. So these are all redundant. This one will not do any good because you are too strong. Strong, you meet strong, it's the same nothing, right? So this one more bad than good because I'm so stubborn. Remember, I put 4. I'm just giving you the scenario. It can be in the year, in the month, in the day, or in the hour. Not all the ox. Please understand. Be flexible. I have to put 4, giving you scenario, right? So this is good because all the ox support the red. Either one, the year support, the month support, the day support, the hour support. Either one also support, right? So when the red come, what happen? This one, which means that they are also using your friends, using your influence. right? You using your influence for other factors, understand, right? So this one is your friend need your influence because it combine up to them. Yeah? They need your influence to do something. So it is up to you whether you give. Will you give? When the combine take place, you will automatically help your friend to achieve what they want. Okay? So is it okay? So it is okay, definitely. It is okay that because these are all they need your influence, they need your authority. Definitely it's good, right? But because we don't know the actual month, right? The actual day, the actual hour, we don't know. But definitely when you go up to the friend, it is quite okay, right? Definitely there's an exchange, right? When someone they want to use your influence, definitely there's a contract, right? So why not? So it's good. Okay, it's good. So this one we cover all the day master, right? So we have covered all the day master on the actual application on Tai Sui. Tai Sui got good and bad. It's depend on what kind of 八字 that you have. Okay, basing the one that I give it to you is very close to what you're going to experience next year. The percentage is 85% onwards. The accuracy is there. Okay. So now we will talk about feng shui. Feng shui is quite straight to the point. Okay. But there is one thing I must tell you about the modern society feng shui, the application between the ancient time and the modern time. Okay, now people they like to take a compass 罗盘, right? They take a 罗盘, then they think that they are a master. If you have a 罗盘, they feel proud. But do you know how to use the 罗盘? Right? If you don't know how to use 罗盘, don't think that you are somebody which you are not. I'm sorry, I have to be very, very honest with you. Why now modern society using 罗盘 is a business? Understand? Because ancient time, use your brain to go and think. Ancient time, people use candle. There's no electricity, no influence, no magnetic influence, right? That's why they can use 罗盘, right? And ancient time, the people who use 罗盘 don't have to be that good, right? As long as the needle work, that is perfect. But now you look at our modern society. There are a lot of electricity going around the entire house. So your needle will be affected by all the electricity. Understand? So sometimes you're accurate, sometimes you're not accurate. Right? Some books even tell you, you have to stand 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet. Right? Then take the 3 different feet of reading, then divide by 3, then you get the averaging. No, this is wrong. How can you use the mathematics to calculate the so-called the magnetic influence? Right? No. So then now the best way is you don't have to use 罗盘, you use Google Map. Because Google Map, they fix all the north, east, south, west, they fix already, right? So you will not go wrong. If you use 罗盘, right? And after you use 罗盘the reading, then you go and cross-reference with the Google Map. If the reading is exactly the same, then you know your accuracy is there. So as long as your experience, the reading can be 30 degree and 15 degree way off course, you must base on Google Map. Understand? Because Google Map will not make mistake, right? Because Google Map is used by all the military, they are all fixed. Okay? So your compass, no matter how good you are, your company, you go to any refrigerator or any equipment, electricity, the needle will run. Okay? Your job as a master is to help people. It's not those the feel good, no. You wear the master clothing and take a 罗盘, then you are a master. No. Okay, you don't do that. You use Google Map. Okay, so now come to this feng shui, 太岁 feng shui. If your door if your door face okay, face the rat, face the ox, face the horse. Any these three reading, right? Okay, the rat, the ox, and the horse is not based on your compass on the 24 mountain. Okay, I understand. No. I tell you the 24 mountain is bullshit. Really. It's just that you never go and study yourself. This 12 animal is based on the 12 growth, the 12 growth, the 12 growth from the Luopan, right? You see, in the year there are 12 months, right? In this 12 months there are 24 seasons, correct? The 24 season from the 24 mountain in the Luopan is actually represented by the 24 season, the beginning of each season, the interaction. It's not the 24, understand, right? The 24 they put in the Luopan, there's no logic there, understand? They just put the gua, the 4 gua from the 8 gua. They take out the 4 gua, they put inside. Then they put in all the stem, the 8 stem, right? So the 24, you have the 8 stem, you have the 12 animal, and you have the 4 gua from the 8 gua. This is all rubbish, you know. So the 24 mountain is actually the 24 season, not the 24 mountain from the flying star. Understand or not? Right? You must go and, if you don't understand, you go and study the classic yourself, right? Rather than just blindly follow what other people say, right? So this is the 24, the 12 animal from the Luopan, right? You can get it from my Facebook. I will put the 12 animal Luopan there. In the Luopan, you can see the 64 hexagram also inside there. As long as your door, you face all this, it's called against Tai Shui. Understand, right? So if it is positive, then you will draw good energy. If it's negative, then you know your family will have a lot of problems. Okay, this is the main door of your house. Okay, then your bed. Your bed, if your bed face ox, horse, or rat, face. Okay, again based on Google Maps, based on Luopan. If you're based on Luopan, don't ask me. Okay, that's your problem. Okay, you face this if it is good, based on your 八字. If it, let's say it's complement your 八字, it will be very good, right? I mean, you will speak less, you wake up more energy. If it is bad, the first thing is that you have nightmares, sleepless night, health problem, because bed is linked to your wellness emotionally and also your so-called well-being, right? If you sleep, you feel very uncomfortable, nightmare, you wake up here, pain there, have sleepless night, then that is the problem. Okay, this is more on health. This is all more on family matters. If let's say your kitchen, your stove, okay, your stove, your cooking stove face horse, rat, or ox. If your kitchen stove face all this, if it's positive, then whatever you eat will be healthy, can digest very easily, right? Then have a very good health. But if it's negative, then what happens? Then whatever you cook, you eat, you have digesting problem, difficult to digest. Then occasionally have a so-called stomach ache, food poisoning, all sorts of things. Okay, this is when your stove is facing this tree. But if it's positive, it will be good. If it's negative, it will be bad. 八字, no matter what in your life, always have good and bad together. It is how good is good, how bad is bad. It can be explained. You understand? So this is the feng shui of this is called the internal factor feng shui of your house. This is inside. Okay? Then now I tell you about the outside. Okay, as example, this is your house. Okay, this is your house, right? This one is based on your house. You don't have to base on your main door. No, this is based on your house, your surrounding, your surrounding. Okay, you pay attention to the horse surrounding, the rat surrounding, and the ox surrounding. This is outside factor. Okay, if then you look at water. Okay, water pond or water. If it is positive, right, then the water in the area will become positive, right? If it is negative, then the outside factor will be very, very strong. Understand? Because you don't have to take your door into consideration, because outside is environment, right? It's just like your house is near to the nature calamity, right? Doesn't matter how good your door is, because this is outside factor. And it can be water or it can be mountain, right? It can be water or it can be mountain. Okay, as long as if it is positive, there is a nice mountain. Mountain can be categorized as beautiful mountain and broken mountain, right? Okay, if it is pay attention. If let's say if the red is negative, yeah, if the red is negative but you have a broken mountain there, then it become good, because why? The negative is broken. If you have a beautiful mountain, then the negativity is very strong. This is logic, understand? So if you have mountain, that means you must understand the ox, is it good for you or bad for you? If it is good for you, then the mountain is nice. That means what? The nice is enhanced, is beautified. If the ox is negative and you have a beautiful mountain, same, the negative is being beautified, enhanced. Understand? So that's why you have to be very good in understanding yourself, your own parts. It's not learn and go and be a master. Now you go and bookshop and buy flying star. Overnight you can become a flying star master, right? But who really can be a parts master? No one. Why? Because it's difficult, right? Easy, everyone can learn, right? Now there are many people are master. They go to bookshop and buy a flying star. Overnight they become flying star amateur master. Understand? Because flying star is more easy to learn, right? There is a format. People are lazy. They like to learn a format, a system. Nature, there's no system in nature. No, you have to understand it, right? That's why most people study parts halfway through, they give up. They go and study other things. They go and study a more formula, a topic with formula. Then everyone, they will easily based on the formula, right? So does your life have any formula? No, your life has no formula, right? If your life is formula, then your life is cheap. Understand? No, there isn't. Understand? All life are uniquely exclusive, exquisite to individual, right? You must see your life as valuable, as precious, right? How can you go to the bookshop and buy a book and determine everything, right? Give yourself a break. So remember, it's all logic, outside influence, right? Of course, if you have all these, you can use the date selection, because it's all energy problem. You can use it to suppress the energy. So horse, right? If you are creative master, okay, your house west, direct west, there is a water, correct? So water is always moving, a nice water, right? Then the money making opportunity during this year will be very good, right? But this year, this area offend the feng shui, offend the tai shui. So what happens? This year is red, wrong well, correct? So all your opportunity will be deceived by people. Understand, right? Because although it is nice, but what happened? The environment feng shui is being offended. this is big thing. This is major kicks in. This is no way to stop. Understand, right? You need a death selection to stop all sort of things. So you go and observe. For next year, you only observe these three things: the rat, the horse, the ox. First is to understand your parts first and see is all this good for you or bad for you. If it is bad for you, then it's okay to be wrong. It becomes good. But if it's good for you, when you have all this kind of combined, red and red is strengthened. Right? Remember, all the negative is strengthened, it is bad. All the positive is strengthened, it becomes good. Okay? So you have to start to do now. Go and look at Google Map and look at your house, look at the surrounding. Can you see mountain or can you see the water? So how far then you can categorize that it can qualify as a mountain and as a water. You can see from the naked eyes or you can hear the water sound. Right? Like your house you open, you can see the mountain. No matter how far, as long as the eyes can see the mountain, that means you can tap onto that means the reading is there. Right? Or you can hear the river sound in your house. That means as long as your eyes cannot see but your ear can hear the water sound, the water can be used. Okay? So this is remember that the feng shui got internal feng shui and external feng shui. The internal feng shui I've shown you earlier on, and the external feng shui. Understand? So remember the feng shui, the house feng shui, it can affect not only the year, but it can affect the month, it can affect the day. When it affect the day, what happens when you sleep in a bed? A lot of quarrel, a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of unsettled with your relationship. Understand? Because your bed can offend the year, Tai Shui. The Tai Shui can be offended in the year, in the month, in the day, or in the hour of your parts. You understand? So your door can be subjected to your year, your month, your day, and your hour. For example, your main door facing and your bed head facing is the same. It becomes double jeopardy. Double jeopardy means that the seriousness becomes more intense because the door supports your bed direction. If it's based on relationship, then it is serious on relationship. If your main door and your bed headboard affected the year, then your health is in serious problem. You understand? If your headboard, your door affected your hour, then your career is seriously compromised. Right? If example, your main door, your kitchen direction, and your bed direction, they are all the same, then there's one thing: God help you. Understand, right? That means you know the intent is very serious. And if the outside factor is more, that means definitely you will divorce in this year. Understand? Or you have serious health terminal problem. You will definitely have it. If you have 2, it's already extremely serious. If you have 3, it's called terminal. Understand? If you have outside factor affected, right? This is called life endangering. Okay? Of course, if you don't have, then you are lucky, then this will be a smooth year. But if you have, then it is extremely serious. Okay? So here I will conclude my so-called next year 八字 and feng shui astrology 2020, and I hope my video give you a lot of insight about what you're going to do next year. And I wish every one of you a very healthy, prosperous, and successful in terms of relationship with everyone in the year 2020. Okay, I'm wishing all a happy and prosperous, successful 2020. Thank you very much.